And this is right now we are still in the test run stage, but we are also 4 episodes in. I had to document at least some of this TV taping because I had not documented any of the TV taping thus far. So I wanted to document at least part of the TV taping because I thought it would be, I thought it would be a mistake to not document any of the TV taping because of how much of the previous TV taping I documented, which was all 4 episodes of the previous TV taping. So, yeah. I mean, that's something I'm growing accustomed to is having basically announcing that so and so is going to be on the show next week. But this, but this is also setting up for. This is also setting up for the pay per view. This specific episode because I believe this episode is the one that would run the week before the pay per view on the third week of the month. I could be wrong, but I do believe that is the case. I could be wrong, but I do believe that is the case. Jack Stain. We throw him in the ring with Sawyer Fulton on the pre-show. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. I mean, you gotta let both sides win. I was expecting Emma to win, but I'm kind of happy Savoy won. The Wyatt family once again talking about how they're going to make steps forward with, and the first step forward is Eric Rowan and Luke Harper winning the tag belts. My hands smell like pizza. And now this is the one part, and this is one of the reasons why I decided to document this or record this, and that is because Cassius Ohno comes out and he's speaking about how NXT is a stepping stone for himself. NXT is he said what he was going to do and he did it, and NXT is not the big picture. Moving on from NXT is the big picture, and that brings out Dusty Rhodes, and Dusty Rhodes goes only like Dusty can, and he says it isn't about the big picture. It isn't about the big picture, baby. It is about those 3 letters that you see on the ring skirt. It is about those 3 letters you see on the turnbuckle. It is about those 3 letters you see spread throughout this entire building. It is about the superstars of tomorrow. And it is about NXT. You want to focus on the big picture, that's fine. But the fact of the matter is, change is a dish best served when it's expected. And expecting change in NXT is something that I've told these people that they can expect. But to say that you don't care about NXT is to say you don't care about these people. And the fact is, these people are the hard-earned people, are the people that are spending their hard-earned cash to get here every single week, every single night that we are in this building, in this venue, in this arena. And they care about NXT, and you might not care about these people, but to say that you don't care about NXT or these people, then what are you doing here? Because you are here because you wanted to keep your career going, you wanted to make a move and be noticed. It isn't about a stepping stone, it's about getting noticed. And you, my friend Cassius, got noticed. So you have the opportunity of a lifetime to move up. everyone else here is hoping to get discovered. Everyone else here is hoping for that chance, hoping for that moment that you got the honor to get. Don't think it can't be taken away and you could be back here, so don't burn this bridge, brother. That was fun. And also, this is an example of exactly why you are supposed to pick who wins and who loses in this game. Otherwise, you're going to be disappointed, and I'm surprised, I guess is the best way to put it. But either way, Paige is back in action next week, and yeah, I mean, it was a simple episode of NXT. A simple episode of NXT, and it did well. Excuse me. It was a simple episode of NXT, and it did well. I'm still not used to recording or doing 4 episodes, I should say, 4 episodes of a broadcast months in advance, months and months and months in advance, to where, basically, some of these guys could compete one match at a time. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't want to do that match. Let's book Paige instead, and Paige will go against Nicole Savoy. Yes. No. If last week proved anything to me, it's that now I got to start making sure that who I want to win is the one that wins. Was he not 25 in everywhere? He was 25 everywhere. Why did a loss to Bray Wyatt? I guess maybe Neville. I don't know. Maybe I will say the one thing that one thing is for certain that I may still be looking at it from a perspective of I want, like, the perspective that I want as opposed to the perspective that I should be looking at it. And the perspective that I should be looking at it is the perspective of development. That this means Neville would stay with me a little bit longer because he's falling backward and I want to build up Bray Wyatt. Neville is fine still in the tag team division. Bray Wyatt is the guy I want to build up. Bray Wyatt is my guy. Bray Wyatt is my guy. And we do got to work this out. We got to figure this out. We got to make this happen. I'm also I know I think 2017 was when they brought in the North American title. I could be wrong. But, I was thinking about doing that, but at the same time, it's more supposed to be about development and less supposed to be about championship gold, and championship title victories. So, there's that, but you know what I mean? Um, but I'm also trying to bypass somewhat because I'm going to use the pay per view or the live event to build up the title match, which again is going to be Xavier Woods against, EE, which ironically enough they become a tag team on the main roster, but um. The Wyatts and us are done for the time being. I know we need new competition. And also, you notice Alexander Rusev. Rusev is somebody that had been injured at the outset of the campaign, and now that he's back, it's time to start focusing on Rusev. And then the line is still forming. I don't need to move to the back of it because the line ain't formed yet. There ain't a fine line. There ain't a fine line, baby. And of course, this week we touch on what happened last week with Dusty and Cassius Ohno, because Cassius and, praise is heaped on Dusty Rhodes for being the leader of NXT and going to bat for NXT against somebody like Cassius Ohno because, oh, he defended the honor of NXT. He defended what it means to be here and why it's important to want to be here. He defended why you're here. I'm giving Sammy one last opportunity on NXT. Cassius is gone at the end of the week. I think Sammy's still got 3 weeks, I want to say. I could be wrong, but I think Sammy's still got 3 weeks. I'm liking Marsh Rocket. Throw these guys on the pre-show. Yes, Tyler Breeze has been with WWE that long, or had been with WWE that long. And let's see what happens. Travis Banks beats Tyler Breeze. Paige retains against Nicole Savoy. British Ambition, Neville. He's got the potential to replace Sami Zayn and Cassius Ohno as the in-ring leaders of the roster. Rusev with a solid performance. And Sammy does what Sammy does. And I do believe that is the final episode of NXT. So because I was a little bit faster, because I didn't, how do you put it? Because I didn't start from scratch with the recording. It took a little less time than the last time, but I'm gonna keep doing this as long as you guys want me to. I know it's gonna be hard because I move forward without without the recording, but I'm gonna try and do my best to keep you guys up to date and include in what is going on, or clued in on what is going on, as Mojo Rawley and Becky Lynch are getting praised by the road agents. But with that being said, William Regal's already gone. Cassius Ohno's going to be gone soon. Sami Zayn's gone in 2 weeks. Big E's gone in 2 weeks and 2 days. And Torrie Wilson is gone in 12 days. So the roster's going to look a little bit different, partially because when you guys see it again, Big E is no longer going to be world champion. That title is going to fall to Xavier Woods. And also, British Ambition might not be the tag team champions anymore. We'll see what happens. But either way, guys, I do hope you enjoy this trip down memory lane and look back at the past with NXT. And if you are enjoying it, let me know down in the comment section below. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Peace for now.